Are the San Francisco 49ers on the brink of a major quarterback decision that could shape their future? With contract talks heating up and the uncertainty surrounding a Hall of Fame veteran, the Niners are at a crossroads. Fans, you won't want to miss what's unfolding in the Bay Area. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button to stay in the loop on all things 49ers. As we dive into the latest buzz surrounding our beloved San Francisco 49ers, it's hard not to feel the weight of what's at stake as we approach the 2025 NFL offseason. Brock Purdy, the underdog story-turned-starting quarterback, is now the central figure in contract extension talks. From being Mr. Irrelevant in the 2022 draft to leading our team, Purdy's journey has been nothing short of remarkable. But after a disappointing 2024 season that wrapped up with a 6-11 record, the urgency to solidify his future has never been more critical. ESPN projects Purdy could command a deal averaging over $60 million annually. That's a jaw-dropping figure, but here's where it gets complicated. The 49ers are navigating a tricky salary cap landscape. We've got key players whose contracts need attention too, and balancing a lucrative extension for Purdy while building a competitive roster is going to test the front office's mettle. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. On one hand, we want to lock in Purdy's potential long-term, but on the other, we need to ensure we have the pieces around him to truly compete. Meanwhile, over in New York, Rodgers is facing a crossroads after a tumultuous stint with the Jets. After a devastating Achilles injury in 2023 and a disappointing 2024 season that ended with a 5-12 record, Rodgers is contemplating retirement or perhaps continuing his career elsewhere. The buzz is palpable, as sportsbetting.ag lists the 49ers with the third best odds to land him next season, trailing only the Raiders and Steelers. The thought of adding a future Hall of Famer to our roster is undeniably enticing, especially with the offensive firepower we have in Christian McCaffrey and George Kittle. Imagine Rodgers orchestrating our offense. Sounds like a dream, right? But before we get too carried away, we need to consider some significant hurdles. His age and a noticeable decline in performance raise legitimate concerns. Can we really expect him to fit seamlessly into our locker room, which already has a strong culture? Integrating a quarterback with such a strong personality could create chemistry issues that we can't afford right now. And let's be honest, the 49ers have given zero indication that they're ready to move on from Brock Purdy. ESPN's Nick Wagoner highlights that this is shaping up to be one of the most fascinating contract negotiations in recent memory. Both sides appear eager to strike a deal, even though Purdy isn't a free agent until 2026. But here's the kicker. Ben Solak points out that the 49ers might take a more cautious approach and wait to see more from Purdy in a changing offense before committing big dollars. This could lead to a summer holdout drama. Can you imagine the tension that would create? It's a gamble that could pay off, but it also puts the team's future in a precarious position. As passionate fans, we need to keep our eyes glued to San Francisco's strategy this offseason. The decisions they make now will have a ripple effect on our chances for success in the coming years. Will they stick with Purdy and build around him, or will they pursue the allure of a veteran like Rodgers? And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. The San Francisco 49ers have taken a strategic step by signing former Green Bay Packers pass rusher Jonathan Garvin to a reserve futures contract. At just 25 years old, Garvin brings a blend of youth and potential that could prove valuable for the 49ers as they look to bolster their defensive lineup. Originally drafted in the 7th round of the 2020 NFL Draft, Garvin spent 3 seasons in Green Bay, where he accumulated 32 total tackles and 1.5 sacks across 38 games. While those numbers might not jump off the page, they do tell a story, one of a player who has been quietly honing his craft in a competitive environment. After his time with the Packers, Garvin took his talents to the United Football League, playing with the Birmingham Stallions during the 2024 campaign. This experience might have provided him with the opportunity to refine his skills and gain some valuable game time. It's not uncommon for players to find themselves in a new league, working on the aspects of their game that can elevate them to the next level. The 49ers clearly see something in Garvin that they believe can translate well into their system. Now, let's talk about the implications of this signing. The 49ers finished last season with the league's number 3 passing defense, which is an impressive feat. However, the number of sacks, just 37, could indicate a need for more pressure on opposing quarterbacks. Enter Jonathan Garvin, the 49ers could be banking on his potential to carve out a niche as a disruptive pass rusher. But do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. On one hand, bringing in a player who has experience in a highly competitive league, like the NFL, and has shown flashes of talent could be exactly what the 49ers need. On the other hand, there's a risk involved with investing in a player who hasn't consistently put up big numbers. Garvin's addition also comes alongside fellow UFL alum, offensive lineman Zach Johnson, who signed a futures contract on the same day. This dual signing suggests that the 49ers are looking to build depth across the roster ahead of the offseason and training camp. It's a smart move to add players who have experience in different leagues. They often bring a fresh perspective and work ethic that can invigorate a team. As a passionate 49ers fan, I can't help but feel a mixture of excitement and cautious optimism about these moves. The team has been on the brink of greatness, and every decision made now impacts our chances for the future. The potential for Garvin to step up and become a key player in the pass rush is tantalizing, but it also brings the weight of expectation. The 49ers fan base is known for its loyalty, but we also crave results. This offseason is crucial. With Garvin in the mix, the coaching staff will have to assess how he fits into their defensive scheme. Will he be able to translate the skills he developed in Green Bay and the UFL into impactful plays on the field? Or will he become another player who doesn't quite meet expectations? The coming months will be vital for his development and the team's overall defensive strategy. And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Are you excited about the potential of Jonathan Garvin? Do you believe he can enhance our pass rush? Or do you think we should have pursued different options? I genuinely want to engage with all of you on this topic because our collective insights are what make this 49ers community so special. As we look ahead, let's remember that every signing, every play, and every game contributes to the greater narrative of our beloved 49ers. This is a team with a storied history, and each move can either bring us closer to another championship or leave us yearning for more. It's a delicate balance that we, as fans, understand all too well. So, let's keep the conversation going. If you're as passionate about the 49ers as I am, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on all the latest news. Don't forget to activate the notification bell to get all the latest updates. We're in this journey together, and I can't wait to see what unfolds as we gear up for the new season.